The Glorious Revolution, the Fall of a King, 1685-1702.
For 40 years, England, Scotland, and Ireland burned in turmoil. The century began with a fragile monarchy and ended with a throne shaken to its core.
King Charles I believed in divine right, but his refusal to compromise taxes without consent and religious reforms plunged the nation into civil war.
Families were torn apart, cities scarred, and brother fought against brother.
It ended with the unthinkable, the trial and execution of a king.
England became a republic under Oliver Cromwell. Even Cromwell's protectorate, powerful, disciplined, feared, could not escape chaos.
Religious divisions, royalist plots, and Cromwell's failing health left a nation exhausted.
When Cromwell died, power crumbled.
Parliament fractured, and a silent general, George Monk, marched from Scotland to London.
His call was simple: bring back the king.
It is time. We march on London and restore the king to his rightful throne.
Charles II returned, charming, brilliant, human, but his reign was stormy.
The plague, the Great Fire, naval wars, and political crisis tested England once again.
And when Charles II died in 1685, England faced its greatest fear. A Catholic king in a Protestant nation, his brother, James II.
This is where our story continues.
The new king, James II, takes the throne.
James II rises, not through triumph, but through inheritance, a seasoned soldier. A man shaped by exile, faith, and loyalty. London watches with mixed feelings. Some welcome him, he is the rightful heir. Others whisper, he is Catholic, and England has feared Catholic monarchy for a century. But James enters power with confidence. He promises stability, he promises peace. He promises to continue the work of his brother. But beneath the surface, tension grows like smoke in a closed room. A nation divided by faith. James II is openly Catholic. England is overwhelmingly Protestant. This single fact becomes the seed of crisis. He appoints Catholic officers, opens key positions to Catholic allies, and challenges laws that protected Protestant dominance. To some, this means tolerance. To others, it means the threat of tyranny. Rumors spread across taverns, churches, markets. Will England become a Catholic state? Is James II bringing foreign influence? Is another civil war coming? Fear multiplies faster than truth. Power versus Parliament. Parliament senses danger. The same Parliament that once helped destroy the monarchy now fears losing its own power. James II dissolves it, rules independently. He believes kings must rule freely. Parliament believes no king should have unchecked power. This is the same clash that destroyed Charles I. And history is repeating itself. Noble families split, cities split. Even James's own supporters begin to question his choices. The crown starts to tremble. For years, England believed, after James II, the next king would be Protestant. His daughters Mary and both Protestant. Both trusted, both accepted, but in 1688, James's wife gives birth to a son, a Catholic heir. This changes the future of England overnight. Whispers turn into storms. Rumors claim the child isn't real. Some say he was smuggled into the birthing room. Others say the monarchy is plotting to create a Catholic dynasty. A cradle becomes a national crisis. The invitation to a new king. 7 powerful English nobles take action. They write a letter inviting William of Orange, husband of Mary, to come to England. A foreign prince asked to take the English throne. They claim they want to protect Protestantism. They claim they want to protect Parliament. But in truth, they want to control the monarchy. The letter is signed in secrecy. Sent across the sea, the decision will change England forever. The invasion without war. November 1688. William of Orange sails with the largest fleet in English history. James too prepares for war, but something unexpected happens. His generals defect, his nobles defect, even his daughter and defects. The king is left alone. No civil war, no rebellion. England rejects its king. Without a fight, James flees London. The crown falls, not by force, but by abandonment. The throne left empty in early 1689. England has no king, no ruler, no direction. Parliament meets in panic. Who deserves the crown? Should James return? Should Mary rule alone? Should William rule alone? Should they rule together? After days of debate, they choose stability over tradition. The crown is offered to William and Mary jointly. A new system begins. The monarchy rules only with Parliament's consent. In 1689, one of the most important documents in world history is created. The English Bill of Rights. It states that the king cannot suspend laws. The king cannot raise taxes alone. The king cannot keep a standing army without Parliament. People have the right to petition. Free elections must be protected. Cruel punishments are forbidden. This moment marks the birth of modern constitutional monarchy. A balance between tradition and liberty. William and Mary rule together. They rebuild alliances, strengthen Parliament, reconstruct military power, and restore confidence. Mary becomes beloved for humility and grace. William becomes respected for discipline and leadership. The monarchy stabilizes, but James II still lives. And his supporters are not done. The Jacobite risings. Supporters of James II, known as Jacobites, refuse to accept the new monarchy. Rebellions erupt in Scotland and Ireland. The Battle of the Boyne becomes the turning point. James is defeated, again forced into exile. Jacobite dreams survive, but hope fades. William and Mary secure their rule. England steps into a new century, with a new balance of power.
The glorious revolution ends, not with fire, but with a signature. A king falls, a constitution rises.
James II becomes the last monarch to attempt absolute rule.
William and Mary become symbols of stability.
And England transforms into the nation that would one day shape the modern world.
This moment marks the beginning of parliamentary democracy.
The beginning of protected rights. The beginning of modern Britain. A revolution without a civil war. A throne changed without bloodshed. History remembers the Glorious Revolution as the turning point where England chose balance over fear, law over power, and unity over division.
Subscribe, like, share. Thanks for watching.